viewpoint and the party's viewpoint something you would support?
Not exactly. I'm not too sure on NDP policy, but I think that people have to have the right to decide what's going to be best for their own situation, and forcing people to take something from the government is, I don't think it's my point of view.
Their children the way they need to be raised.
Yes, the state needs to support families in their choices, and in the 90s there's a lot of different choices that can be made for any of the family structures. I think that the values that the caller is talking about are very important, but they don't necessarily... Well, the most important thing to me is compassion, kindness, caring for others, collective responsibility. I think that those are values that we cherish as a family, and those are values that we need to expand to our society writ large. And that's why I think that the NDP platform does address these values, because you can see in our book we've got those in a very broad sense of collective responsibility of society, carrying through the values from the family to our society.
So values generally that you represent, you want to have those applied to the family as well. So not specifically family-driven issues. These are general values.
Yes.
James Maxim, Liberal Party. James, when we say...
There are many other alternatives, and there's no reason that we have to define what a family is or how a family... relates to each other. I mean, each family is different, and as long as there are the certain values of compassion, caring, education, instilling those values in the family, there's no reason that the structure can be different.
Now,
Andrea?
I think it's $3,000, and I don't think it's enough money for people to support a family on. I think that the economic realities of the 90s unfortunately put people into a situation where a lot of them have to work. The NDP would like to see a situation where parents have the choice to either stay at home or to put their children into high-quality daycare and work out of the home. I don't think that the tax structure entirely can deal with this issue. We've seen problems with taxes as they are now, and we definitely do need tax relief for the middle and lower income tax earners.
But you'd also suggest a national daycare program of some kind, subsidized obviously by...
Most definitely.
General revenue.
Community-driven, not-for-profit daycare that is high quality. And high quality is the key issue here, because we have daycare, but in a lot of cases it's not as high quality as it could be. You have a lot of staff turnover. I myself have a one-year-old son, and I'm not using daycare for him because I'm a little concerned about the stability of the workforce in the daycare field. And we need to support those people in those programs so that they're well paid.
James, Liberal standpoint?
I think that the important issue here is, if you're looking at the tax system, you have to have income in order for the tax system to make any difference. And in a lot of cases, if one person is staying at home, they don't have any income. So the tax system may not be able to deal with that situation at all.
Well,
Andrea, do you know why we're going to the polls now?
No, I don't. I really don't see. I think that it's given the NDP an excellent opportunity to raise issues that haven't been dealt with in the whole term of office. That we see the Liberals and the Reform. What really have they done for health, education, for people in this country? So it's given us a good opportunity to raise these important issues.
Tim, James, quickly, then I'll take a break.
Well, he said 750,000 jobs have been created. What about the 400,000 that the Liberals have cut through the cuts to public service jobs?
And it's not 400,000.
1.6 million unemployed youth.
Well,
all right.
But again, being specific, we're looking at it's 45,000 have come from the public service, not 400,000.
To my guest, we'll take a break and come back. Chuck Strahl, just heard him there. James Maxim of the Liberals, Chuck Strahl, Reform Party, and Andrea Garnier of the NDP.